Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Prophecy Onassis, and we have a story to tell you today on the jab here. It's about a wonderful mother, single mother, that is a boxing enthusiast, really good what she does, been doing it for a long time, but there was a tragedy that was looming over her, or very close, and it was during a training. This is Leslie Parker. Leslie, I'm glad to have you here today, and your story was heartfelt, and I am so glad you're here. You experienced something that was tremendously terrible and life-threatening. Could you give us a little background of what that was like for you, your last couple weeks? Tell us how this started and how you got here.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you so much for, make me express myself, reaching out to me and send me great support. So it was 2 weeks ago. I was going to the gym as usual, doing training with my trainer, and another trainer that I know asked me if I wanted to work with his fighter. So I was like, yeah, okay. I'm always willing to work. I love boxing. I'm known for being very aggressive, so some people they like to get into the ring with me. It helps with their defense, and it was supposed to be. The guy was only supposed to work on his defense, and so I stepped into the ring, and he started to answer back. So it's boxing. We go back and forth until I felt a punch so hard on my abdomen that I felt I'd swallow my stomach. It was hard, but I kept going. When we are into boxing with the adrenaline, we keep going. We fighters. We don't stop like that. We don't quit like that. But I felt very tired and weird after a while. And an hour after, I started to throw up, and I was like, something is off. Something is off. I called my coach and I was like, listen, I'm not the type of girl who complains, but I feel like something going on. And she was kind of, well, you got hit today, maybe go to sleep, and if tomorrow you don't feel good, go to the hospital. Thanks God I didn't listen to her. I was with my son the whole time. My son is only 6 years old. I went to the hospital. I barely was able to drive myself. When I park, I kind of fall down. People bring me to the ER because the pain was crazy. And so with a wheelchair, people bring me to the ER, and then they did blood tests and a scan, and then I was, trying to find out a way who's going to help me with my kid. My son is only 6. I was like, how am I going to do? And then I saw those maybe six doctors coming with a terrified face.
Oh,
And they were like, well, we need to do a surgery right now. For the first time of my life, I was like, I'm gonna die. Like, today is maybe the last day. And I had different surgery in my life, but this day, when I saw their face, and they said I had an internal bleeding, my intestine had a leak, and my pancreas was inflamed. And I was like, how am I gonna do? My son is here, like, and my family is in France. It was tough.
I just get my morphine. I only feel good when I have the morphine. My life changed. I cannot do nothing without help. I appreciate all the love and the support. I couldn't read everybody, but thanks to everybody who sent me a message and came to see me. I need help. I need help. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm lucky my mom is coming from France. She left my dad. I came to help me with my son. I don't know when I'm gonna be out of this hospital.
So I ended up having friends taking care of my son. They did the surgeries. Thanks God I was awake. I woke up, and for 1 week, I had a tube in my throat, in my nose, and in my stomach in order to clean up what was inside. And so I have a huge scar. I don't know if you want me to show it, but
yeah,
it's bad.
let's show it. because this is part of the show.
Yeah.
Well, it's healed up quite a bit compared to what it was.
Yeah, but here, so this is the scar, and it's pretty, big. And here on the side, I had two drains,
Okay.
and then they just removed one drain yesterday, so I have like a hole. It's kind of nasty, and it hurts, but and my life completely stopped. Like I'm super active. I'm a massage therapist and a fitness and boxing trainer in Miami. I just moved out here in July. I was in LA for 10 years. I decided to move out here to give a better space for my son. I think it was better for him and next to friends, for my family even. And I'm an entrepreneur, and I mean, I cannot get no money right now with what I do. I cannot lift, I cannot carry my massage table. I cannot move to train people. I don't have the energy, and until March, I cannot lift nothing. So, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know the future right now. Like, and this can, I'm sure that if the coach were more into the sparring, like if they did their job properly, really keeping an eye on how the intensity of the sparring is, and why the guy is answering me, why the coach said he's only supposed to work on his defense, why he hit me so hard on my abdomen, and I didn't have the stuff like the the thing you put.
Yeah, you don't have any protection while you.
No, I only wear my headgear and my mouthpiece, and never in my life in boxing. I do boxing for like almost 8 years, and 8 good years. I even spar with guys bigger or girls even bigger, but never, and champion, and nobody hit me that hard.
So whatever happened to the guy and the coaches, and what was the outcome and some of the empathy or concern that they may have had after this took place?
Listen,
Leslie?
everybody dropped me. Everybody ignoring me. Now there is lawyers involved. But before I got the lawyers, when I was still at the hospital at the beginning,
Yes.
they didn't even reach out. They didn't even reach out. And they were more worried about their reputation that just, hey, Leslie, what's going on? How do you feel? Can we come to see you? Or how can we help you? Maybe just sharing my GoFundMe. A friend from from San Diego, Julia. I just know her from Instagram, a very good person, and she was like, Leslie, I'm gonna do GoFundMe for you. And I know her even less than those people I was seeing every day at the gym. She did that. She helped me to reach out to people, even people from France. I mean, people who doesn't know me, people who knows me from the social media. I was able to get some funds, but it's not enough, unfortunately, with my expenses and I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I don't know.
So where's your coach at right now? Where does your coach is a female, right?
Yeah, and she's a 8 times world champion, so I was expecting from her to know better, especially about injury. When I said, hey, on my right side, what do you think it can be? She was, it's not a big deal.
Well, it almost cost you your life. And so when you're in the hospital, can you tell me what was going through your head at the time? Obviously, it's life-threatening. Did you feel you were close to death? And what were you doing to prepare in your mind if that was going to take place, if you could do such a thing?
Well, I was, I was in so much pain that I couldn't even think at first. I was just focusing on taking my morphine, having my morphine dose to forget everything. To stop being in pain, because when you reach a certain level of pain, you cannot think.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about my kid. I was like, what? Like this kid, like I'm everything for him. It's only me and him. How am I gonna do? And I was, as I said, I was focusing on feeling better, in my body. Because the point I was so much in pain with those tube in my throat, I couldn't even swallow. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink for 1 week.
Wow.
And it's horrible because when you want to talk, we all have this saliva,
Yeah, yeah.
and I couldn't. I had to spit everything. I couldn't swallow. It was horrible. And I was like, I cannot believe what I'm going through. I cannot believe it. I had almost everything together after just a few months in Miami, being an entrepreneur and a single mom. I was like, thanks God, I'm happy. My energy is good. I have client, and boom, nothing.
So
Now,
so
nothing.
what date? What was the exact date that this took place on? Do you know?
It was November 18th.
Okay.
It was a Tuesday.
So it's not that long ago. You've going into the fourth quarter of the year, going into Christmas time, the New Year. Your family's obviously closer to you now, but if there's anything that you would have done differently leading into this, trusting that nothing like this would happen, what would you say to somebody that could possibly get in your position? What would you tell someone else that to protect them from this happening?
So I would say make sure to communicate clearly with your coach. Make sure your coach got your back. Make sure if you see your coach talking to your opponents before you step into the ring, make sure you know what they're talking about. Because I saw my coach talking to the opponents before I jump into the ring, and I have no idea what they were saying. Make sure, even though you are the fighter and you just have to focus on how to fight and work on whatever you need to work on, make sure the coach of your opponent is in the corner. Make sure your coach is in the corner. Make sure they are looking at you. Because I feel like they were like, they didn't care. It's my life, my son's life. Like, I'm a single mom and they know it. So more vigilance, make sure that the people around you are aware of what's going on.
So where's your angel at now? Where's he at? Where's your son at? Is he near?
He's there.
Can he come in?
On fait une vidéo, t'es pas... On fait une vidéo. Oh my God. Put something. I'm sorry, he's going to the bathroom. Marlon.
They always know how to put on a different show when there is a show, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. I understand. So if
I'm sorry. I just Marlon.
You know how it goes.
And I cannot laugh. It hurts.
All right. Well, look, we don't want you to hurt yourself there. So I think in last, because we have enough content that we've gotten from you, showing your journey from the beginning and up until now. What would you like to get out of this from a standpoint when it comes to someone being held responsible or getting support? Because I know, like you said, after you've gone through this and people go through a trial or tribulation, they need help. What would you like to say to people that are out there that are seeing this piece that could possibly help and bring some form of relief as far as funding, if you may ask in your kind way, and to also see if there's someone that could help support and find out why these people are running and hiding, or if they even know who this guy is?
So, what I want to say also is like, I'm a woman. I was sparring a guy, and normally there is never a problem about that. I want to make sure people understand it was not me trying to show I'm better, I'm stronger than a man. It's not about that, because sometimes people tend to, assume stuff or say, oh, you probably hit him so hard that he was upset. Like we don't, like athletes or people into sport, into boxing, it's all about respect. If you cannot be respectful and understand the rules and respect the rules, like you have nothing to do in a ring. About the support, whoever feel concerned or feel like it could happen to them, or they feel touched by my story, because I didn't ask nothing. I just wanted to work, just being better with my skills, help the other person getting better with his defense. Right now, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. So if they can participate to the GoFundMe, if they can do videos for me, sending me support, just seeing people or the people like knowing me and knowing my story, and I want to make sure this never happen again. It's unacceptable, and I don't want that the ring being an exposure for people who wants to test their ego. It's wrong. We don't test our ego in a ring, especially like in a sparring session. It's a big no, and I want to have any sparring reinforced because wherever I went, I never had any problems. And as I said, I sparred sometimes some champions, and I never had no problems. And this guy, I don't even know if he was a pro fighter or no. I just remember he has a bad attitude, barely check the gloves, barely say hi. It's insane. It's insane.
Well,
Some people should not be allowed in the ring.
I really appreciate that, and I'm pretty sure everybody that's listening and seeing this would as well. We're very, very thankful that you're open to share the story, and hopefully this can help others, and we can all learn from it, that when you go in the ring or you do these things, anything could happen. But at the same time, you're going in there when you're sparring, there still has to be a responsibility on both sides. As you mentioned, ego getting involved can inflate things. Obviously, people are going to assume and build things around womanhood, hit a man, take it like a man, blah, blah, blah. But I have one last question before we sign off. Do you think a lot more people end up getting hurt from sparring, and maybe they should, after so many times being sparred, get checked more thoroughly for a cumulative injury? Or what's your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I think if you have a good team, you're not supposed to be injured. And I think maybe some people didn't talk about it, but I think some people already get injured, maybe not as bad as I am, and it could have been avoided if the team was doing their job.
Got it. Got it. Well, we're going to sign off, but we're going to also pray for you, your son. We didn't see him this time, but we do have footage of you and him interacting. It's amazing. I myself was always enamored watching you and your skill set. I don't think I would want to spar you either way. If you were going all out, I would say no thanks. You really got it, the mechanics together, and you definitely are impressive. You're an impressive mother. You're an engaged mother. I see it all, and I'm sure others who sing you would be proud of you standing forth. And we're all thankful that you're still with us and you survived something so traumatic. May God bless you through the holidays. We'll get this all figured out, and we'll stay in touch. And we like to stay closer to what the outcome goes. Looks like towards the end of the year, and I'm pretty sure people will be very happy for you and proud.
Yeah, thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much for having me and really considering sharing my story. It's holidays. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but thank you. Thank you for the support.
Thank you so much. You take care, Leslie. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.